the economic news has not been good from the national and actually from the world standpoint. Europe is a real disarray with a lot of their debt problems over there. But it seems to have affected the economy in the United States, and there's talks once again about a double-dip recession. And the first thing I'd like to ask you is, from a mayor's governing standpoint of your municipality, how does the overall macroeconomic news affect your ability to govern? Mayor Fox.
Well, first of all, the job that I have and the mayors all across our state and country have is to point a way out. We're at the local level. We have issues that are on-the-ground issues. When someone loses their home, they're out on the streets of Charlotte, for example. When we have challenges with unemployment, they impact us from the standpoint of our revenue levels through the sales tax, and obviously with property taxes, it adds an obligation that families have to meet, even though they may not have jobs. So we see these problems on the ground. I think from my vantage point, although there are some headwinds in the economy, clearly, I think Congress inflicted some self-inflicted wounds by not dealing with the debt ceiling issue in a methodical way and waiting to the 11th hour. We've got to get Washington focused on the medium and long-term fiscal health of the country, and I think that will do a lot to settle things down.
Sounds great. Mayor Joines?
I certainly agree with Mayor Fox. Winston-Salem's had to reinvent itself. We're an old manufacturing city that's had to reinvent ourselves to a knowledge-based economy, and in doing so, we are now competing on a global basis, particularly for our biotech jobs, where we have sister city relationships in Shanghai and other places like that are doing the same things that we are. Just last week, we saw how we are so intricately linked. We are a AAA credit-rated city. All three of the major credit rating agencies rank our debt as AAA because the U.S. was potentially tinkering on the brink of downgrading their debt. We got linked to that somehow or another, and we got a little warning from Moody's saying we're taking a look. And we thought, whoa, that didn't make any sense at all because of what we're doing. But it brought it home very quickly that local governments are also impacted by what's going on in Washington, clearly.
How about you, Mayor Roberts?
About the same thing. You know, we're on the ground floor of everything that's coming down from federal and state government, and so we see the issues firsthand. We see issues of homelessness, families being pulled apart. And as mayors, I think on our end, we have to be responsible for being that positive voice that comes out and said, you know, that we can do it, and as a community we can do it. And so it's up to us to convince people in our communities that, in my opinion, that we have to take control of our own destiny, and people in our community have to do the heavy lifting to help people.